going on, nation, and welcome to Back Buster. This is a muscle gain routine for your back, and if you haven't yet quite seen all the videos in this series so far, we have 3 other ones you guys can take a look at. We have Beast Mode Biceps, Tricked Out Triceps, as well as Dawn of the Delts, which is a shoulders and traps routine. This routine is going to consist of 4 exercises. We're going to start off with a really heavy 5x5, and then work our way to 3 more exercises, performing 3 sets of 8 repetitions per set. You're going to take only a 60 to 90 second break in between each exercise, and I want you to try to focus on progressive overload, adding weight when you can to your sets. So let's take a quick look at the routine and get started. The first exercise you guys are going to perform is the Pendlay Row. This is different than your normal barbell bent over row. For this exercise, you want to keep your body parallel to the ground as much as possible. And the goal here is to have an explosive pull and then a controlled negative on the way down. Now we're going to be doing a 5x5 with this exercise. So 5 sets of 5 reps. And the goal is to add weight each time if you can. You want to push yourself pretty hard on this set because we're trying to work on building a bit of strength. So on my third set, I want to bump the weight up, but I'm starting to use a little bit of momentum. But luckily, I just got these plates in from Iron Bull Strength. They're actually 0.5 pounds each, so I can bump up my lift by 1 pound at a time. So I'm going to apply these to my sets for sets 3, 4, and 5, bumping the weight up just a little bit at a time so I'm not having to worry about using too much momentum, but I can still get in some progressive overload. Now the biggest issue you might run into when doing this exercise is using momentum to perform the reps. So what I want you guys to do is it's okay to pause in between each rep. You're supposed to let the weight touch the ground between each rep anyways. So take that opportunity to give yourself a second, reset your body if you have to, reset your breath, and really focus on pulling that bar up with your upper body strength and not throwing your legs and hips into the movement. The next exercise you're going to do is a weighted pull-up. Now you notice that when I do my weighted pull-up, I actually keep the plate pretty close to my body, so if you have to shorten your chain, do so. It's going to make it a lot easier to perform the exercise because the weight won't be dangling too much between your legs. Now we're doing full dead hang pull-ups here. So you're going to fully extend your arms on each rep, pull your chin up and above the bar, and you're not going to use any momentum or kipping to perform the reps. If you have to stop and rest for a few seconds before you perform the next rep, that's okay. Just do your best to do as much weight as possible for the 8 repetitions. Some other things that might help you out when you do the weighted pull-up is you can try putting some chalk on your hand. That's going to allow you to get a better grip on the bar. And also, too, make sure your hands are just about outside of shoulder width apart when doing the pull-up. If you have a hard time with weighted pull-ups, even if you can't really do that much weight, but you still want to get used to doing them, you can have your workout partner spot you by having them hold your feet and helping you get your chin up and over the bar, and then you can focus on doing the slow, controlled negative all on your own. You're going to have to dig deep for these, Hermanites, so dig deep and get it done. The next exercise is going to be a bent over row, a barbell T-bar row. Now for this exercise, once again, you want to make sure that you're not using momentum to bring the bar up to your chest. As you can see towards the top of the movement, I'm putting my hips into it a little bit. That's not good. I'm going to have to readjust my form to make sure I don't do that. Now the goal here is to get a nice solid stance. So you can see how my feet are outside of shoulder width. My toes are kind of pointing away, which is helping me to open up my hips. And on this set, I don't have much butt wink going on, helping me to pull the weight up. I'm using only my back and my arms to lift the weight. Some people, when they do this exercise, they just kind of bend over and grab the bar. It's more than that. You actually want to bend over, but like sit in between your legs and even sit back. That's going to make it feel like you have a nice solid base to stand on. You don't want the exercise to encompass trying to hold your upper body in the air while doing the movement. You want your lower body to basically be a solid foundation so you can focus solely on pulling that weight to your chest. And as you guys can see, I've steadily increased the weight each set. I want to make sure you do as well. Now on to your final exercise, which is going to be a chin up to the sternum. As you guys can see, I put some chalk on my hands for some extra grip. And we're going to be doing a dead hang pull here as well. So make sure you get a full extension with each repetition. Now the difference here between the chin up to sternum and a regular chin up is, as you guys can see from this angle, I'm actually pulling my body up so my sternum touches the bar. Now these chin ups are a little bit harder to do than normal ones. So if you only can get a few repetitions out, that's okay. And if you want to be able to do more, it is okay to do a little bit of a kip or use a little bit of momentum to get your sternum up to the bar. Just make sure if you're going to do that, that when you get to the bar, you control yourself on the way down so you're still getting some benefit from the exercise. You don't want to be just flailing your body all over the place to do the reps. You want to get yourself up there and then control it on the way down.
So there you guys have it, your back buster routine. If you guys want to chat more about the exercise routine, or if you have questions, be sure to join us in the forum post over here for more great tips, exercises, routines, and recipes. Be sure to join us on scotthermanfitness.com. And as always, more good stuff coming soon. See you guys.
If you're looking for a quick way to switch things up, log into your SHF profile and go to the workout section of the website. Once there, click on the muscles you want to train, then you'll be brought to a page where you can further filter down your search. Now you have a complete list of all the routines that target your chest and utilize only a barbell or dumbbell. From here you can rate the routine, add it to your routines in your profile, and if you scroll down, you can see a write-up of the entire routine as well as photos of all the exercises. You can also download a printable PDF just by clicking on it.